is going on, everybody? Today is going to be a motivational vlog today. Hopefully we can get it in because there's so many people here right now, but we're trying to also get it in before, I don't know if you can see it, all that crap over there comes. There's a lot of rain clouds.
If you don't mind me interjecting, but what crowd? What crowd? There's nobody.
There's people over there. There's people over there.
They're just sales women. That's it. That's all they are. It's just a few women over there, and then there's
a few women too many because
and then
I'm scared.
Walking right there with a cup of coffee, and yeah, that's it.
Who cares? Anyways, I'm gonna try and make a motivational vlog today. Hopefully we get through it. Well, we probably will. So, yeah, I'm gonna catch you when we start this motivational vlog. Probably, it's gonna be 1 second for you, so we'll start it right now. Okay, magic button has been pressed. Magic button has been pressed. Hopefully we're both in frame, and hopefully you can hear us as good as possible. You know what? Let's pull up a little bit.
Let's just move closer.
Pull up a little bit.
It's kind of windy outside. So.
It is kind of windy, but hopefully Wesley's gun mic will help us.
That shaking, that violent shaking.
Okay, don't put your foot.
Yeah,
I put my foot on there. Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyways, so this is going to be the motivational part of my vlog today. Malik is going to have his own vlog. If you want to go check that out, you can. I'm going to link his channel in the description below. Or for those of you who don't want to, go in the description, it's Flight 4080.
Just Flight 4080, no space, just Flight 4080.
Okay, Malik. So, what is it that we're trying to say today?
We're trying to talk about a crucial topic that's been in YouTube for, I would have to say, maybe.
Well, let's not say a crucial topic in YouTube.
All right.
It's a crucial topic in general.
Yeah, okay. So we'll just cut that out.
So no, we won't cut it out. We'll just say it like that. Damn.
All right, buddy.
Sorry about that. The fairies are out there.
Yeah.
So that's why it's making all that noise. We're at 55 waters for those of you who do know. Anyways, so the crucial topic that I'm trying to talk about today is something. It pretty much has to deal with the law of attraction and how it helps. Okay, this table's gonna bend a little bit, but it's fine. I'll let the people pass. So yeah, the video we're trying to do today is mainly based on the law of attraction. Everything to do with the law of attraction, if it's correct, if it's not correct, how you should use it, etc., etc. There's a lot of people out there, especially in the YouTube land. Maybe you've seen a couple of videos here and there or so, the camera's shaking like crazy. I'm just gonna get off the table.
Just get off the table.
So there's been a lot of, people talking about the law of attraction. A lot of people, really using it incorrectly, I would say. Okay, this shaking is based on the wind. It's not even my fault.
Yeah, it's the wind, but
it's very windy today.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen videos. People talk about the law of attraction. I've talked about the law of attraction before, and many others have talked about the law of attraction. There's also a lot of big people out there that talk about the law of attraction.
And sometimes I reference it in my channel as well about, drive, motivation, how to motivate yourself and others, and just having a positive attitude and never giving up.
Exactly. Honestly, right now, the term law of attraction is being overused and just ridiculed pretty much. More than it has.
It's kind of like a marketing scheme, to be honest.
Exactly. At this point, there's a lot of, especially famous people. There's a lot of famous people using the law of attraction as a marketing scheme. Now, I'm not talking about people like Ty Lopez, Gary Vee, all the rest of these people who talk about the law of attraction or who talk about, just really getting nitty-gritty with your stuff. These guys know what they're doing. These guys help and show you. They have books. They have this. They have everything to tell you how you can get your life to where you want it to be. However, there's also the other half. I guess you can call this the dark side. They have the dark side of the law of attraction where people just say, yeah, think positive and blah, 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 and whatever. They don't tell you how exactly you need to do things and how exactly things need to be run.
They just basically go around talking about positivity, motivation, love others, and then behind the scenes,
they're ready to fight. They're ready to do this. They're ready to do that. I mean,
blackmail you.
Exactly. It really, really, really doesn't make sense. Now, what I'm trying to do right now is reiterate and tell you again from my previous videos on the law of attraction, or previous video. I think it was only one or two, whatever.
I think one.
I think it was one. So I'm gonna reiterate what I said before. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you how to get what you need, and from there, hopefully, you can fully understand how it works
and decipher what's the good and what's the bad between,
Exactly.
you know, the law of attraction and the marketed law of attraction.
So, getting into it, the law of attraction is based on 3 things. You think about it, you work towards it, and you'll achieve it. It's as simple as that. Ask, believe, receive. The believe is the work part. A lot of people think, okay, I'm gonna ask for a Ferrari, and I'm gonna believe that I have this Ferrari in my possession. And because I believe, I'm gonna receive. No way, in any way, is that ever correct at all. It's furthest from the truth of being correct. You have to work to get a Ferrari. You have to, as a matter of fact, let's dumb it down. You have to work to get, I don't know, yourself a new cell phone. You have to work to get yourself a new laptop. You have to work to get yourself these things before you actually get them. Look at Malik. Malik, you have any example of something that you had to work to get, that you really wanted? You looked at it, you really wanted, and you had to work in order to get it.
I mean, a lot of things actually. Like, for one, it doesn't have to deal with anything economical, but my body. 4 years ago, I gave up as soon as I had an appendectomy, emergency appendectomy, on vacation, might I add. And I just gave up on myself. Like, I started gaining a whole bunch of weight. And I think I've referenced that on this channel before, I believe.
I think so, yeah. I think so.
So,
it's way back, though.
Yeah, so he sat me down and he said, what happened to you? Like, he sat me down and he said, what happened to you? You're not the same person.
Technically, we weren't sitting down.
Well, yeah, we were standing up. We were standing up in the tower.
We were in the tower in our old college,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, go on.
So, pretty much, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're not healthy. I mean, you just don't seem like yourself. And then it made me think, because it went deeper in depth with it. So, I started thinking, like, wait, he's right. Like, I just gave up on myself. So then I started thinking about little ways of how to, you know, not only just eat a little bit healthier, or, you know, little by little, step by step, which is something that a lot of people don't even consider.
Some people don't understand that to get what you want, you not only have to work for it, but you have to work in levels to get to where exactly it is you want to go.
It's called growing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest staple in life. It's what you're going through right now as we're talking, you know? So I started eating healthier, and then I'm like, you know what? Running is great, but it's not only gonna help me get the body that I want. I have to start lifting.
Well, for those of you that don't know, Malik is a track runner. He loves track.
And I love lifting weights as well. So I went from, let's see, the heaviest that I went from was like 185, and I'm only 5'8", 5'9". I went from 185 to 145 today, in a span of, I would say, from 2016 to like mid 2017. I lost 40 pounds, a little bit over 40 pounds, and it took a lot of work. I did feel like, man, I can't achieve it, but in those little moments that I couldn't believe in myself, I actually produced the most. And I didn't even realize it until like a day after or a moment after, like, oh shoot, I just achieved something that's big for me but little for everybody else, but it's big for me. It's a big achievement for me, and that's the one thing that people don't understand. Little achievements lead on to bigger success.
Yep.
And eventually it'll lead on to whatever you want, whether it be a Charger, Mustang GT, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is.
Honestly, people lack the, oh my goodness, man.
Dude,
there's like 35 of them just flying past all the time.
It's like we're at a military base or something.
Exactly. The heliport is there next to the ferry. This was not a good place to do this. Anyways,
but we're getting it done though.
Exactly. Anyways, what's really happening here is that a lot of people lack the patience. A lot of people lack the time to just sit and understand that these things take time. They have their course, they have their way of getting through things, and then once you finally finish and you reach the end and you're there, the feeling is phenomenal. I promise you. And Malik can attest to that. He can wholeheartedly attest to that. I can attest to it too. Let's see. Got it. I wanted a career. I wanted a job that I can proudly walk into every single day, knowing that I love this place. It's fantastic. Hold on, put the bag right here just so it blocks extra wind. It's a hurricane. All right, knowing that I'm gonna love this job. I'm gonna love this place. I'm gonna love the people around me. My supervisors of this, that, is gonna be amazing. And I thought about it, and some of you might be saying, okay, how do you work towards something like that? How do you work towards a job? It's not like you can work and get it immediately. You won't get it immediately, but you can work for it. All you have to do is that believe part. That believe part is the main part. Believe, yeah, you're gonna feel it in your heart, you're gonna feel it in your head. I got this job, but what did you do in order to get this thing? Okay, I have such and such with me. I have this and this with me. What I'm trying to say is, yes, you can work towards it. What did you do in order to get to this spot? You understand? Okay, what kind of background do you have? What skills do you have? What this do you have? Okay, so the job you're looking for wants you to be proficient in the whole Microsoft Office suite. So you need to be proficient in Visio, Publisher, Project Management, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, the whole nine. You need to be very proficient in all of it. Okay, there's stuff on YouTube for it. I wouldn't suggest buying stuff, but if you want to buy stuff, you can in order to start learning about it. But there's stuff on YouTube to learn about it. There's books on it. There's this on it. There's that on it. Go do it. Go do something. I worked my butt off just trying to get things done. And lo and behold, I got the position. I got the position I wanted. I'm working with the people I envisioned myself working with. Okay, so that wasn't a good enough example for you. Let's dumb down the example even more. Let's bring it down to a level that everybody can understand. You want a new laptop. No, let's bring it down even further than that. You want a brand new phone, right? You want a brand new phone. Yeah. You want the new iPhone, let's say, or new Samsung, or whatever the hell it is. But you don't have the money. You don't. You look at your bank account, butterflies fly out. You know what I'm saying? It's empty. Not just hypothetically. And you are dying to get this phone, and you want it, and you love it, and the current phone you have right now is like 2-3 years old, and you don't want it no more. And you want it. Wholeheartedly, you want it. But you don't have the money for it. What do you do? Some of you are just like, I don't know, if I don't have the money for it, I can't get it. Simple as that. No, it don't work like that.
You ever try budgeting?
There you go. You ever try budgeting? You ever try saving? Well, most people don't want to do overtime. They're too lazy to do overtime.
But that's the problem. You're too lazy to do the overtime.
Exactly.
You want what you want? You gotta go out and get it.
Exactly.
You gotta stay hungry for it.
You gotta fight for that.
And you gotta remain consistent too. You can't just have
the consistency is key.
Yes, you can't have a stretch where you're like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then
doing it tomorrow ends up becoming a year.
And then you become consistent, but the negative consistency. You start becoming consistent in being lazy, putting things aside. You want to be consistent where, all right, I did this today. I did overtime today. I did about 10 hours overtime today. I can do 5 hours overtime tomorrow. Then you decide, okay, instead of 5, I'll do 10. You're remaining consistent even though you're going higher, and that's the best thing, because by the time you know it, you're at the point where, man, I'm beyond
how much I needed to save, or how much I needed for this or that.
And you can get something else, or you can save it up for something else.
Sorry if the camera shifted a little bit. I had to move some stuff. The wind was getting a little bit too crazy. Anyways, where were we?
Just
the consistency.
Yes, remaining consistent and staying hungry for it, because we've said it before in a few motivational vlogs, actually. And we said it on the podcast. I've said it on my channel. We say it all the time.
the consistency is key. You're never consistent, you're never gonna get what you need. You're never gonna get what you want. You're never gonna be in the place that you need to be at the right time, the right this, whatever.
Because you can constantly say, I want this. But how
Exactly.
much do you want it? Or rather, is it a want where it becomes a need, or is it a want where it becomes a wish list on Amazon? Where I'll just store it here and then I'll get it some other time. And then you forget about it. And then a few months down the road, it's unavailable.
And you're like, ah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't do it.
Yep. Well, no, that's just telling them to spend. That's just telling them to spend.
But I mean,
look, look. Point being,
You get the
point
concept, though.
point is that working hard towards what you want has to be done, and that's pretty much what the law of attraction is. The law of attraction is like 95% working hard. No. Let me rephrase that. It's like 10% fully, hardcore envisioning, wholeheartedly what you want. Don't say, oh, I like this, but this looks better. No, if you want something and you really like it, don't let nobody tell you nothing. Don't let nobody say nothing. If that's what you want, you go get that. I promise you'll be happy with it.
Like,
I promise.
if you don't mind me saying, there's a vehicle that I want. He knows what kind of vehicle I want, and there's a difference between us. Like, I love American muscle cars.
Japanese all day.
He loves Japanese all day. So I guess you can kind of see where this is going, but I want what I want. He wants what he wants, and
I told him straight up, I'm like, look, I might not like muscle cars and the reliability aspect and this and that, whatever, the whole nine, you know, but it's what he truly wants. I told him straight up, I'm like, look, bro, you want the car?
Go out
Fine,
and get it.
go get it. Do you go get it? I promise. I promise you'll love it.
I mean, you can't let, and here's the other thing, you can't let somebody else say, I don't see you having it. Or rather, better wording, you can't let somebody else's opinion matter, like,
in your decision.
oh, I don't see you having that, or I don't feel that you should have it. If you really want it, no offense, but forget them. This is what you want. It's about you.
Exactly.
It's not about the other person.
Exactly.
Because the other person is not you. You are you. So you can't just let them say, like, or let them have an effect on what you want.
Now that's 10%. The other 90% goes towards working hard.
That's the kicker.
That's the kicker. A lot of people don't have the patience. A lot of people don't have this. A lot of people don't have that.
Oh, so much work.
Exactly. That's the key phrase right there. So much work.
But
you can't do the work, then don't envision getting anything, because you're not gonna move anywhere.
Because you want it. Because since you want it so much, you have to do so much work. Are you willing to make the sacrifice?
Exactly. If you're not willing to make the sacrifice, if you're not willing to do what you got to do in order to get it, then I'm sorry, but you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get whatever the hell it is that you want after that, and it's just gonna stay consistent. You're gonna stay in a mediocre place with a mediocre this and a mediocre that.
And we're not being negative. We're just telling you like it is.
Look, both of us are telling you the truth, and honestly, the truth is hard. I understand. I was at the same point as some of you are. The truth is so hard.
Both of us
It's so hard. But you know what? It's understanding that it's hard and then working to find a way around it.
And the biggest benefit is when you understand the flaw of, man,
Yes.
I was so wrong for just thinking like so much work, or like putting things aside, and you realize how much time you have to do certain things. Like you're thinking like, oh man, a year is short. You can make the year longer by putting in the work.
Yeah. No, you can make the year. No, as a matter of fact, the time that you need in order to get what you need to get will become way shorter once you start in getting into this little motion here. Okay, I do this, this, and this. Get the money, get this, get that. I get this, whatever, all this nonsense. And save up, and then bam, everything finishes so quickly, and you're like, I can get it. But then they got those lazy people where the lazy people are like, oh, I'm gonna put it off, I'm gonna put it off, I'm gonna put it off, I'm gonna put it off. And then the year starts to stretch, and they're like, how long is it gonna be before I get the money to get this thing? Or how long is it gonna be before I reach this level in my life?
I'm gonna wait until like I'm 21 or like I'm 23 or when I'm a little bit older, you know, when I have a significant other or whatever. Why not now?
Exactly. Why not now? The law of attraction is beautiful, and if you know how to use it and you know how to work it, it will succeed for you. But if you think for a second that you can get something just by saying ask, believe, receive, and you just believe that you're gonna get it and you're asking it and you're not doing nothing to get to it, then I'm sorry, but you're never ever gonna get it. Ever. That's a wholehearted promise from me, from him, and from everybody who understands the law of attraction properly.
Now this hashtag kind of correlates to this conversation. Hashtag living your best life. Now,
oh God. Oh
okay.
My God.
Say,
that's a good picture.
oh yeah. So say you have the ambitions that we're talking about, whether it be
Look. First of all, we got our other friends over there, and they're hungry. We're hungry. We're taking too much time with this.
yeah, but let's just quickly do
What
it.
the hell is that?
I don't even
That doesn't
know.
even sound like a helicopter.
No.
But anyways, I'm gonna make this as short and sweet as possible. If you tell me that you're living your best life by drinking, gambling, and doing all the other nonsense, I'm sorry, but please stay home. Don't do nothing with your life. You're lost. You're lost. That's it. Now, if you tell me you're living your best life by, okay, you're adventuring, you're saving, you're doing everything that needs to be done in order for you to be healthy, in order for you to have the wealth, in order for you to reach the goals that you want to reach. If you tell me then that you're living your best life, then I promise you really are living your best life. And if you tell me that you're in a club, I'm sorry, you're not living your best life. You tell me that you're taking a drink on the beach, I'm sorry, but you know, you're kind of not living your best life. You're really not. You tell me that you're doing this, and this that have nothing to do with benefiting your life. Yeah, that's it. If it doesn't benefit your life, you're not living your best life.
You're just basically using the hashtag as like, yeah, look at me, I'm here. Look at me, I'm here.
Exactly. It's the same thing. It's the same thing
Jesus,
as the entrepreneur phase. Ooh, I'm an entrepreneur. Look at me, I'm traveling. What? No. Go somewhere. Do something else. How are you an entrepreneur because you travel?
We're gonna have to end it there because I don't want to
Exactly.
expand it.
That's a whole other topic. That's a whole other topic.
Ooh, man.
Look. Long story short, living your best life means it's beneficial to your life.
Yes.
Drinking is not beneficial to your life. Gambling is not beneficial to your life. Smoking is not beneficial to your life. None of that garbage is beneficial.
Now we're not saying that you can't do it, here and there, but I mean, like.
No, look. There's a time to drink on occasions.
Yes.
There's no time to gamble, and there's no time to smoke because I don't endorse smoking.
Because the only gamble that you should be taking is on yourself, striving for your dreams.
Exactly.
That's the biggest gamble.
The law of attraction is beautiful, and live your best life when it's beneficial
To you.
Thank you for watching. Malik's stuff will be in the description below. All my Instagram and stuff will be in the description below as well. Hopefully, I'm working hard to get myself a MacBook so I don't have to record, because right now I'm doing MP4 instead of the regular Sony stuff, regular Sony whatever file format it is. But hopefully I get a MacBook soon so I can start editing 4K properly and, not having to worry about much of anything. Thank you for joining us. I hope you fully understand that you need to work to get what you want. That's how the law of attraction works in general. Don't listen to people when they, market it and say, yeah, bro, think positive. I love you. You're great. Blah, blah, blah. They're not your friend. They're not giving you the right advice. They're not doing nothing for your life.
Especially when they're stabbing people in the back or, just taking things from
Exactly.
people.
Live your best life when it's beneficial
To you.
to you. Work hard to get what you want. And I promise you, it will take time. No matter which way you look at it, it will take time. But I promise you will get to where you want to go. I promise that what I'm saying, I love all of you. I hope all of you understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you for watching. We're signing off.
Yeah.
Alright guys, well, I do hope you enjoyed that little, that little thing that me and Malik was talking about. Understand that it doesn't work. It doesn't work like magic. Things need to happen in order for you. Well, not things need to. Oh, it's an F-Pace. I like the F-Pace from Jaguar. You gotta understand that it's not gonna happen by magic. You do have to put in the work. And when you put in the work, that's when you'll see the results. That's when you'll see the benefits. That's when you'll see everything. Like, look at this. Look at Spacey Tropics. Like, I mean, come on. By the way, Spacey Tropic stuff will be in the description below too. I'm still selling. I'm taking pre-orders and doing all what I gotta do. The only reason I'm saying pre-orders is because I don't have anything left, really. So you can order it. It'll take a little bit, but I'm gonna take my time, and I'm gonna, because remember, I fully hand make these myself, okay? All of this, myself. This, myself. I don't ship it out to somebody to make it. I don't tell somebody this, that, no. The software's on my computer. I come up with the designs, I draw them on my iPad, and then I put them in the software, and I put them on a shirt. So, it's just that simple. Spacey Tropic stuff will be in the description below. Please, I beg you, buy some. This shirt that I have on right now is some organic cotton stuff that I found. And Malik's over there. So, yeah. I hope you fully understand what me and Malik were trying to talk about. I hope you fully understand that you need to work to where you gotta go. And love yourself. Love yourself, because there's nobody who's gonna love you more than you're gonna love yourself. Now, I'm not saying do it in a conceited way. I'm saying do it in a proper way, saying I love myself for who I am. When I look in the mirror, I'm this, I'm that. I look good, I feel good, and I'm gonna just spread love, joy, and positivity, and I'm gonna work hard to get to where I want to go. That's exactly the kind of mindset you gotta have. Love yourself, be patient, things will come for you. All of you are amazing. I'll catch y'all. See that? See that? That's the catchphrase. That's the catchphrase that I used to do when I used to make videos like almost every day. But anyways, I'll catch y'all.